Hello, student. I hope you all are enjoying the mathematics. Which of the following relation are function? Give the reason if it is a function. Find domain and its range. We have three part from question number first. First part said A having element 2, 1, 5, 1, 8, 1, 11, 1, 14, 1, 17, 1. Since each element are related with 1 means each element having unique image means 2 images 1, 5 images 1, 8 images 1, 11 images 1, 14 images 1 and 17 images 1 means each element having unique image. 2 having only one image which is 1, not any other beyond the 1, right? Therefore it is function. Its domain is 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, the first element of ordered pair, and range is a singleton set of 1. The second part 2, 1, 4, 2, 6, 3, 8, 4, 11, 5, 12, 6, 14, 7. You can see by help of this Venn diagram 2 since 2 related with 1, 2 related with 1, 4 with 2 and 6 with 3, 8 with 4, 11 with 10 with 5, 12 with 6 and 14 with 7. Each element having a unique image, hence it is also a function. Its domain is a set of 2, 5, 8, 11, 14 and 17. Its domain is a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14, and range is a set of element 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is also a function. Okay, now the third part 1, 3, 1, 5, 2, 5. Since 1 having more than one image, the image of 1 is 3, also the image of 1 is 5. Therefore this is not a function, it is a relations. 1 have 2 image, that is 3 and 5, so it is not a function. Now come to the next question, number second. In second question, find the domain and range of the following real function. This is very important question. Domain and range of a real function. Function is given to you fx equal to minus mod of x, and second one fx equal to square root of 9 minus x square. Since fx is a real, so its domain is a real number r. Since fx equal to minus x minus mod x, for every x belong to r, right? If you will put x equal to 1, you will get fx minus 1. If you will put x equal to 2, you will get fx minus 2. If you will put x equal to 3, you will get f3 equal to minus 3. If you will put x equal to minus 1, you will get fx equal to minus 1 only. Means you will get all negative real number including 0. So the range of the function will be open interval of minus infinity to the closed interval 0. Now the second part fx equal to square root of 9 minus x square for real range. Since function is a real, so for the real range 9 minus x square will always greater than equal to 0, right? Real function having a real range, right? If you will put, if let us suppose inside the bracket there will be negative value and the range will be imaginary, right? But we have given that function is a real. Function is a real function. So that's why its domain will be real. Its range will be real. Okay. Like as if you put f equal to 1, you will get root 8, f2 root 5, f3 0, f4 root minus 7. For x equal to 4, you are getting root minus 7. So 4 will not be a domain for this function, because real function having a real range. That's why for the real range, 9 minus x square greater than equal to 0, this is an inequalities. 9 greater than x square or x square is less than 9 implies x less than equal to plus minus square root of 9 and implies x less than equal to plus minus 3. You can write this like as the x will greater than equal to minus 3 and less than equal to 3. So therefore domain of a function will be the closed interval of minus 3 to 3. Right? Okay. Now the next one, range. Let range of the function, for the second one I am telling you, fx equal to y. Square root of fx means square root of 9 minus x square equal to y. 9 minus x square equal to y square after squaring both sides. 9 minus y square equal to x square equal to 9 minus y square, and x equal to square root of 9 minus y square belong to R. Okay, now the condition just reverse for real domain. Since you have given x belong to a real number, for a real domain, the value inside a root will always greater than equal to 0. Right? Otherwise, it will be a imaginary number. Right? 9 minus for real domain, 9 minus y square greater than equal to 0, 9 greater than y square, that is y square less than 9, and y less than plus minus 3, and you can write like that the value of the y greater than equal to minus 3 less than equal to 3. Right? Okay. But this is not complete answer. Dear student, we have already written that 9 minus x square is greater than equal to 0. So square root of 9 minus x square will always greater than equal to 0. Square root of 0. Square root of 9 minus x square greater than equal to 0 means y greater than equal to 0. Right? Okay. Y is greater than equal to minus 3 less than equal to 3 and y is greater than equal to 0. Then the combined result of this and this may be written here, minus 3 to plus 3 and 0 to greater than 0. The combined result will be 0 to 3. From result first and result second, so your final result will be the value of the y must be greater than equal to 0 and less than equal to 3. Okay. I hope you understand this. Now come to the question number 3rd. A function f defined by fx equal to 2x minus 5, write down the value of f0, f7, f minus 3. Very simple question. Whatever you will put the domain, you will get the same result. If you will put x equal to 0, you will get 2 into 0 minus 5 equal to minus 5. If you will put x equal to 7, you will get 2 into 7 minus 5 equal to 14 minus 5 equal to 9. If you will put x equal to minus 3, you will get 2 into minus 3 minus 5 equal to minus 11. Right? Now question number 4. A function t which maps temperature in degree Celsius into the temperature in degree Fahrenheit defined by Tc equal to 9c upon 5 plus 32. You have to find out T0, T28, T minus 10, the value of C when Tc equal to 212. Okay. This formula we have already discussed in our previous class. Okay. Tc function, temperature function, at Celsius, C, temperature at Celsius, 9C upon 5 plus 32. So you'll put C equal to 0, T0 equal to 9 into 0 by 5 plus 32 equal to 32. T28 in place of C you will put 9 into 28 by 5 plus 32 equal to, after multiplying this, 252 upon 5 plus 32 equal to 252 plus 32 into 5 by 5. After solving this one you will get 412 by 5. Okay. Now T minus 10. T minus 10. Okay. 9 into minus 10 by 8. 5 plus 32 equal to minus 18 plus 32 by 32 equal to 14. In the last part you have given the value of the C when Tc equal to 212. In this part you have to find out the value of C, and you have given Tc equal to 212. Since Tc equal to 212, so Tc means 9C upon 5 plus 32 equal to 212. 9C upon 5 equal to 212 minus 32 equal to 180. 9C equal to 180 into 5, C equal to 180 into 5 by 9. After solving this one, 9 2 ja 18, 20, 5 2 ja 10, 100. Right? Now come to the question number 5. Find the range of each of the following function fx equal to 2 minus 3x, x belong to R, and x greater than 0. Second one, fx equal to x square plus 2, x is a real number. Third one, fx equal to x, x is a real number. First one, find the range of each of the following function. You have to find out the range. Since you have given x greater than 0, x greater than 0, x belong to real number. If x will be greater than 0, therefore minus x will be less than 0. You can understand by help of this. Since 4 is greater than 0, therefore minus 4 will be less than minus 2. The sign will converge. Right? After multiplying both sides of this inequalities just behave like as a equation. You are multiplying by 3 in both sides, it will be minus 3x, 0 into 3x, 0. Now you will add 2 on both sides, 2 minus 3x less than 2 plus 0 plus 2. 2 minus 3x equal to fx, fx is less than 2. Right? So therefore, range of the function fx equal to minus infinity to 2 close open interval, minus infinity to 2 open interval of this. So you can write like that, y such that y belong to real number and value of the y less than infinity. In the builder form you may write like that also. Question number 5th, second part, fx equal to x square plus 2, x belong to real number. Since x belong to real number, so x square will always greater than equal to 0. Is that clear? Since square of real number will always positive, that is it will be greater than 0. So 2 plus x square, adding 2 on both sides, 2 plus x square greater than 0 plus 2. fx, 2 plus x square equal to fx greater than equal to 2. Therefore, range of the function fx equal to close interval of 0 to infinity. Close in 2 and infinitive in, open in infinitive. Now the third part, fx equal to x, x belong to R. Since it is an identity function, means if you will put x equal to 1, you will get 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. If you will put 4, you will get result 4. Means identity function. Since domain of this identity function is real numbers, therefore range will also be a real number. Real number may be written as in the interval form like as range equal to minus open interval of minus infinity to infinity. Right? So thank you very much. Have a nice day ahead.